D, wait for it, delightful.
Check out the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? So I just finished episode 14 of The Bad Batch, and I have to admit, this was a decent episode. I'm quite surprised. It wasn't as good as episode 3, which is so far my favorite episode. And and this show has totally not been that great. But this season especially is just a big pile of dog crap. It just sucks. Episode 3 was really good, the one with Crosshair. This one had Crosshair here. It's very interesting. The episodes that have the least amount of the Bad Batch in it are the best episodes. Like there was that episode a couple episodes ago, not the last one, but the one before that, with Crosshair in it. I didn't personally think the episode was that great, but you guys seem to love the crap out of it, where Crosshair like flips a switch and he's all like, forget the Empire kind of thing. But me, I didn't care for that episode. I mean, him at the end, like, yeah, that was kind of a touching scene, but one good scene an episode does not make. I'm sorry. And same thing with the one good episode a season does not make. So I think that this episode was pretty good. It wasn't good as that episode 3, but this one was pretty good. I just think I don't know what's going on. Maybe Filoni needs to jump back in here and take over this show. Although at the same time, this wasn't really a show that anybody was asking for. I mean, nobody was hankering for more Bad Batch from Clone Wars, all that stuff. Like it was just like whatever. But this one had to do with the clones and what they're doing with them and all that stuff. And Crosshair was in it at the beginning and the end. But yeah, like I said, it was a pretty decent episode. I didn't hate it. I didn't step away like the last episode was just pure garbage. That episode was so stupid. And this episode reminded us of them because the Bad Batch is still on that stupid island planet. And I'm all like, oh, nobody cares. But yeah, and it's all about they want Omega, and I'm like, I do not like Omega. I don't like this character. I hope she dies in this show because I just don't like her. Okay, well, in saying all that, why don't we get down to this breakdown? I don't want to take up too much of your time, but get down to this breakdown. But of course, before I do, you guys, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we just keep getting shoved to the back of the line. So please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. All right, so now that I got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started on this breakdown? So it starts off on this planet, right? It's all dreary and doom and gloom. And we get to these ships and everything, and they're transporting these clone prisoners. They say they were taken out for dissidents. They were probably just like not following orders. So you get this guy. So they get these 3 clones on here, and they go up in here, and then they set off into space. And then all of a sudden, out pops another ship. This one, and it starts firing right away, and it takes out their engines and their warp drives, so they can't really move. And then it starts attacking their weapons. And if you look, there's Echo and Rex and everything, and they're taking this ship out because they're going to get these clone troopers out. Now, this part was very good. I'm all about the space battles. I love the space battles. It's very, very cool. This guy's all like, why are you not firing? They've shot down all the weapons and everything. So then they attach themselves on and they fake them out because they go underneath and on top. So they detach this little part right here. And that part goes above, and then this part goes below. So they think that the below part, that's not Rex. I said Rex. That's not Rex. Who is that? Like the Brody guy? I don't remember. It doesn't matter. And so they think they're coming from below, but really they're coming from above. So they pop down, they take these 2 out, and then they go here, and he throws up a little grenade thing that's they're all like, and everything. And then they get taken down, and then the guys come from behind and zappy, pew pew. So then they free their clone brothers. Come on, brother. And then they get in here, and this guy, he's like, wipe the database. And so they're trying to wipe it, but they take everybody out, and they're like, he's like, get everything you can. He's like, we're gonna have to question you. But of course, he then takes an electric cyanide pill, and he ends himself for the Empire. So then these guys are all like, what? So then backup shows up, this big Star Destroyer. And so they're like, we need to, come on, we got to get out of here. So they zap out of there, and they take off and everything. Oh no, they destroy their little pod and then they take off. So back on this mountain, and I can't remember the name of it, but I think it's the one from the Thrawn trilogy. If you've ever read the Thrawn trilogy, that's where there's like this mountain where they do all the cloning and stuff. But I think that they're not obviously not going with the stuff from the Thrawn trilogy. They should though. The Thrawn trilogy is really, really good. They've messed that up like hardcore. I don't think there's any way they could do that, but yeah, that's my thoughts on that. Okay, so anyways, so they come in here and they get Crosshair out of his cell, right? And they bring he's chugging along. There's other clones there, and they bring him over to this chick. I don't remember her name. It doesn't matter. She's like, "Hello, Mr. Crosshair." She's like, "Cooperate, and this won't hurt." And the doctor comes in. He's like, "Hello, Crosshair." This guy creeps me out. He's like, "Hello, Crosshair. How are you? I want to know where the Bad Batch is. You're gonna tell me." He's like, "I don't know where they are." He's like, "Understandable." He's like, "You want the kid?" He's like, "Yes, she's a clone. She belongs to the Empire." He's like, "I don't know where they are." He's like, "That's okay. We'll figure it out. I hope you hold on tight." And then they and look how happy he looks. He reminds me of Chucky. You know how Chucky got that look like and everything? But he's loving what he's doing. He's all like, "Sir, the ship was attacked and everything." And he's all like, yeah. So then back on Coruscant, they land their ship where they're with the senator. And he's like, "We were just being detained for dissonance." And so, sorry, I heard something. So then, and she's like, "Well, I'll see what I can do," or some crap like that. I'm like, "Oh, get out of here. Oh, get out of here." And so he's being tortured and everything. And so she, you know, he breaks free and he shoot like I love how he's all like he gets this gun and then he just points at it and he's like, biatch. He's like, "You will let me go." And she's like, "You won't make it out of here in the state that you're in." And he's like, "It doesn't matter. I want to try." She's like, they'll hunt you down." He's like, "Give me your passcode." And she's like, "You will not leave this mountain, this base." And he shoots her anyways. He's like, "Pew." He takes her cat passcode and he gets as far as he can to this little thing, and he sends out a transmission. It's like code 84 or some crap like that. And then while he's doing this stuff comes in, this gets blasted in, and he passes out. But before he does, this guy comes in. He's like, "I've developed an immunity to it. Unfortunately, you have not. Nighty night, Crosshair." And so then back on this dumb planet that we were last episode. What a waste of an episode, am I right, guys? So they're all rebuilding because, they have to help them rebuild. And then hold on. And then he's all like, "You guys gonna settle down here?" He's like, "Soldiers don't settle down. They don't plant roots." He's like, "Is that all you are?" He's like, "Flying lessons." And he's like, "Yeah, Echo has Tech has his something cut out for him." And he's all like, "Hold on," and everything. And gosh, I don't remember what was said here, but who cares? They're flying and everything. And then a ship comes in. She's like, "He's here. Race you to the marker point." And they come in and she's like, "Echo, I love you, Echo. Love you, you pasty bitch." And so he's like, "This was recovered from a ship. We need you to, get what you can from it." It's like, "I will do my best." I like Tech. Tech's my favorite. So then back on the thing, he's like, "This is the ship that was taken." And it was, and Grand Moff Tarkin, I don't remember what they say here, but he's all like, "They got it because of the clone." So they're trying to figure out, they know they're attacking clone ships so they can get clones out of there. And he's all like, "Keep me informed," or some crap like that. I can't remember. So then they're sitting here talking, chit-chatting. He's all like, "Yo, we got the info." I don't remember what they say here, what they're talking about. And he's like, we got to come to the ship. He's like, "So this was they're transporting clones." I don't remember what else is going down, but so he's all like, "I'm going to question you some more, Crosshair. you're probably not gonna give up your friends, so we're just gonna give you double the dosage to see how long you last before you give up your friends. And then he gets tortured. And then that's the end of the episode. That's the end of the episode. I know I broke it down in I don't remember exactly what was said in some of those things, but it doesn't matter in terms of like whatever. But like I said before, the action wise, it was good because you had the spaceship battle, you had Crosshair getting through the base and everything, and then you had like some intrigue and everything. Cause you're all like, but this guy is basically he's just trying to clone. That's all he wants to do is he wants to clone the Emperor. That's all he's doing. That's the big reveal. All roads lead to Jake Skywalker. Okay. That's what we just need to get over and just realize all this leads to Jake Skywalker. And that's it. But this episode, like I said before, this episode wasn't bad. I don't have anything necessarily bad to say about this episode, except for the fact that they went back to that stupid water island planet, which I hated that from last episode. It was so stupid. Big waste of my time, big waste of your time, the writer's time, everybody's time was wasted on that episode. But this episode was pretty good. It was pretty decent. I mean, it wasn't like the best episode ever written, but it was pretty good. It's pretty good. So that is my breakdown of this episode. Tell me what you guys thought about this episode. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Who's your favorite Bad Batch character? For me, it's Echo or Tech. I like Tech a lot. He's pretty cool. Yeah, I just like how he's like straightforward with stuff and he doesn't like sugarcoat or whatnot. All right, guys, tell me what you guys thought. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you guys next week on my Bad Batch breakdown and review. You guys have a good week. Bye.